Whelen EURO 1 200-watt Siren amplifier. A fun toy or something you could actually use in the United States as a primary or secondary siren. Well, it's got a lot of options, and there are a couple things we should know. One, the speaker impedance is slightly different, which could be debatably a problem depending on what you use. And it doesn't have any switches, but we can make switches. So is this worth playing with? Well, I think so. Okay, so it's worth playing with. It's got a total of 51 tones if you count the two different air horns. What does it really have in there? Anyone that has any Whelen Core products knows there's a lot of siren tones available. And this has pretty much the European selection with a couple US tones thrown in there as well. So could you possibly go through this and find a set of 4 tones? Could you get a primary and a secondary for each tone and a manual tone that really would work great as a secondary siren on a vehicle, or even maybe a primary? All right, that is a lot of tones. A lot of tones. Are any of them worthwhile using? I think I could make a decent setup, or at least before then, act like I'm playing 80s video games. Okay, Nintendo time over. Let's say we're going to use this as a secondary siren. We get one primary tone on each side of the switch and one secondary tone. How are we going to set this up so that we get kind of like maybe an LA Fire thing with a secondary high-low alternating with a secondary mechanical? Would that be a way to do it? That's kind of the angle I'm going to take as I play around with getting a setup I like. Yeah, so ultimately, if I was going to use this, I would take kind of an LA Fire meets secondary mechanical sort of attack at it, and I would have a set of high-low, which would be the Martin tones, and a simulated high-low on one of my tones, and then a mechanical and a standard American yelp on the other tone. That way I could use a secondary tone as either mechanical, and I've got my manual mechanical ramp up if I want, or I could flip into a high-low situation with two different high-low tones. So this would kind of give me the best of LA meets mechanical in my opinion. Worth doing? Maybe. Fun? Definitely. Thanks for watching.